Okay, so ultimately we want on our order page, we want to have a button for PayPal. There's actually going to be a few buttons that the PayPal API gives us. But before I even think about adding that PayPal functionality using their API, I want to make it so that we can update an order to being paid in the database. And then we also need to have in our reducer, we need to have an order pay reducer. We need to have a pay order action because once we pay with PayPal, it sends back some data, and that data is going to go into the database, or some of that data is going to go into the database. So let's head over to the back end, and let's go to our order controller. And in our order controller, I'm going to create a new function. I'm just going to copy this one here. And we'll paste this in. And what this is going to do is it's going to update order to paid. And the URL is going to be API orders. We still need the ID, so it'll be ID / and then pay. And this is going to be private. We're going to call this update order to paid. And let's see, we're going to find the order by ID. We don't need to populate it with the user, so we can get rid of this. But we do want to get the order by ID, pass in the request params ID, and then if order, so if it's found, then what we'll do is we'll set order.isPaid, and we're going to set that to true. It's false by default. Then we're going to set the paid at, so order.paid at, and set that to date.now. And then the order.payment result, this is actually going to come from PayPal. So we're going to set this to an object, and it's going to have an ID, and this is going to come from request.body.id, and this is ultimately going to come from the PayPal response. Same with the rest of this stuff. Status, so request.body.status, and update underscore time, so request.body.update underscore time. And then email address is going to come from request.body. Now this is actually in a payer object, so it's a body.payer.email address. Now if you add another payment gateway, it's possible you might have to add some other information, but this stuff here is going to be added from PayPal. So that's the payment result. After that, let's create a variable called updated order, and we have to save this stuff. We just set the properties here, but we actually have to save it. So let's say updated order, and then await, and take the order and save it in the database. And then we'll respond, let's say res.json, and I'm just going to send back the updated order. Okay, so we'll save that, and let's export it down here. So update order to paid, and then let's go into our routes. We want to go into our order routes, and let's copy this down, and the route is going to be /ID/pay. And it's going to be a put request. It's going to be protected, so we want to keep that. And then this is going to be update order to paid, which needs to also be brought in here. I just did an auto import. So let's save that. So that should take care of our back end as far as setting it to paid. So what I want to do next is go back into our front end and start to add the reducer for the pay order, the action, and so on.